what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Me and Connor right here in the garage today. We're going to do a little bit of prep for our no prep race coming up this weekend. As you guys know, I run a little bit of ballast in the back of the car for no prep, especially other end of the track stuff. And I just want to do an upgrade that would make it a little bit safer. I'll show you guys what I've got going on and what I'm changing to make it a little bit better. So the way we normally run ballast back here is I'm letting out all my secrets to you guys. Not really, I don't think it's a secret that most people put weight in the back of their cars for this stuff, but normally, and yeah, I know this isn't safe, I run these two plates right here just sandwiched between my fuel cell, and then I have two plates back here that bolt in behind the bumper that you can't see, and so those are safe, but these are obviously a safety hazard not being bolted down. So what I did is I went and got these lead bricks off of eBay. They're 25 pounds a piece.
It bad for you because it make you sick.
Yep, Connor already knows that these are lead. They're painted, but obviously we're gonna handle them with gloves on because we don't want to take any chances of getting lead poisoning or anything like that. So
yeah.
25 pounds a piece. What we're going to do is we're going to take this bumper cover off, and we're gonna mount them on the inside part of the bumper back here. Obviously the goal here is to get the weight as far back and as high as possible. Can't really get the weight high up on the trunk. It's fiberglass, we're not gonna be able to bolt it up there. Ideally I would kind of like the weight to be like in this area on the trunk, so it's high and really far back when it's closed. And under acceleration, that's gonna act more on the front of the car, but I can't get it there, so at least I can get it a little bit farther back inside the bumper cover right here. So that's the plan. We're gonna get this, me and Connor are gonna get this bumper cover pulled off and figure out how we wanna mount these.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the rear bumper taken off.
Hi guys again. My sister is great to be in video because she thinks she cannot be in video. Well, I am.
Yeah, Connor said that his sister Bradley's afraid to be in the video, but he is. So here it is.
I'm brave.
Yeah, you're brave.
Always.
Here's the top secret weight mount I have right here. These plates are 25 pounds a piece, just steel plates, and they're bolted up through the bottom right here. And then I made some marks right here where the bumper was, so we know where our top limit is for when we mount these lead bricks in here. And I kind of want to, this is like my central point right here, and I want to keep the weight equal distances from the center of the car on both sides, so the car doesn't get too uneven on corner weights in the rear. So I'm gonna get these bricks here. It's gonna be hard to do with my phone. So I'm gonna get these positioned up here off video and see how they fit and figure out if they're gonna mount up or not. All right, so I got one of these mounted up. I got it right on my line right here, so I know that the bumper support will still be able to bolt in here. And this is much safer than just the place that I had sitting in here. And it's a little farther back and it's a little higher than those were as well, so that's gonna act a little more on the chassis of the car. But yeah, basically I just drilled through. It's a 1/2-inch bolt, and well, it's a little janky right here, like it butts up against this lip, but the bolts are fully tight on both sides, so it's secure. Obviously I was handling that with gloves, so I got to get the next one mocked up and get it bolted in, and we'll be good to go. All right, so both of these bricks are both. All right, so both of these bricks are bolted up back here now. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. They're nice and secure with these 1/2-inch bolts. They're roughly the same distance apart. They're close enough anyways. So total, I've got 100 pounds hanging off the back of the car right here. And I think that's enough. It gets my weight percentage and my weight bias right where I want it for no prep stuff. I'm not gonna say what exactly my percentages are, but I will say that the back of the car weighs more than the front of the car does. If that gives you any kind of insight on what it takes to make this stuff work on the real back end of the track no prep stuff. I kind of have a theory on, and I'm not going to get into the weeds on it, but I kind of have a theory on, I think there's a point to where too much weight, you start having diminishing returns because you're making the car too heavy. I think there's kind of a Goldilocks zone or sweet area on weight bias, and then it's all about your suspension tuning and your power management from that point. That's kind of my theory on it. Obviously, I'm not the fastest. I haven't won anything, but my car does all right, and hopefully we'll put it in the winner's circle this year. So, yeah, I mean, these things are going to be a little bit of a pain to take out. You know, like when I run on some on radials, I'm going to have to take all 100 pounds off the back. But, I mean, it is what it is, as Turbo John would say. So, yeah, we just got to get this bumper cover put back on. And you guys know all my secrets now. There you go. There's a freebie for y'all. Anyone that's looking into getting into this stuff. Most people ain't gonna tell you what you need to know, but there's a couple of things that I don't want to talk about, but this isn't one of them. So get this put back on, and gonna be ready for racing on Saturday. Bumper's back on, and you can't even tell there's a bunch of weight hanging off of it. And also, I got them bunched up against that bottom support just right, so it actually made this, where this is normally like flimsy, it's kind of like, it's like a little table now. I'm getting under here real quick. You can see up in here where they're mounted. Out of sight, out of mind. And then my steel plates are mounted up in here too. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. So, yeah, that's the only other thing that I'm prepping for. Y'all know I run the D06 rear tires. I'm thinking about trying, well, not that I'm thinking, I am going to try the Hoosier CO7, the stiff wall sidewalls. I'm going to give them a shot. So I've got a set of those on order. And if they get here in time, I'll be swapping them out. These D06s have about 14 passes on them right now, and people say they go away at 8. So far, I don't think I'm going fast enough for it to matter. But so far, they haven't started to go away, but I would hate to be in a race and be doing good and the tire starts to go away. So hopefully those CO7s will be here this week. I'll swap those out. We'll have fresh tires for the weekend, and hopefully be good to go. I've went this whole video without telling you guys that we're planning on going to the Blacktop Bounty Series at Crossville Dragway. I think they're putting on 3 or 4 races this year. It's gonna be like a points race. I'm trying to go to all 3 or 4 of them. Small tire, $200 entry, guaranteed $3,000 to win. More than that if we get a certain amount of cars in there. So it's gonna be a pretty cool series. We're gonna get a lot of data, and hopefully we can get out this year and go to some of these bigger no prep races. I really wanted to make it to the Big End Banger, but work and everything else just wasn't gonna work out. We didn't get to go up there. Like Dig or Die or something like that. I'd like to go out and try some of that too. We just got to get time. I got to get time off work. My job's a little funny. I'm me taking time off a lot and going really far away from the house. So just got to plan those things out. But we're looking to do some more of that this year. So y'all stay tuned. Hopefully this Saturday we're going to be out racing. The weather will be good. We'll be having some fun out there. So I'll see you guys in the next one.